Talking with Titus. Created, produced, and edited by Titus.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Talking with Titus. And this is our first virtual guest, Miss Kennedy Crosby. Hello, Kennedy. Kennedy holds many hats, and she's gonna tell us all about that right now.
Hi, everybody. So, I don't hold that many hats. Okay, so I am a dance teacher during the day. I am a small business owner by night. That's the main two things I'm juggling right now.
Yeah, but if we boil teaching down, that's a many hats.
Enough.
um so she made it sound very simplistic, but teaching is a lifetime job, and she does small business, which is also another art form she's going to tell us about in just a minute. So Kennedy and I go way back from the same town, high school, all of that stuff. And then we happen to go to the same university, Winthrop University. Go Eagles. And Kennedy studied dance there, and she's doing dance education now. She's studying and doing that stuff. So doing choreography stuff probably looks a lot different these days, I assume, in the class. But we're making it. We're smiling. We're laughing here. So
6 feet apart, social distancing.
we're trying. So, what is your business? What do you do? If you had a mission statement for your business, what would it be?
So I'm really just focusing on, because the media is kind of like targeting and like body shaming and all that stuff. So I really just put a hobby during quarantine and my love for body, and no matter what size, what color, what shape you are, we put both of those together and you have Yoni's pleasure.
Yes, and she has a bomb Instagram. I always see her post on Facebook and Instagram, all of those things, and we'll get you that at the end. But she posts these are all like created by you and made by you, right?
Yes, everything is handmade by me. Not that, expertise in sewing, or I'm just trying. It's still a shock that people are wearing stuff that I've made, but we're getting there.
But what I saw is, I mean, I don't wear these things, but but what but what I saw, it looks pretty professional.
Well,
I could see it going down runway.
thank you.
I could see it. So, being a teacher, I know lots of teachers are always stressed, and we're always teaching this to our students. But how do you do with time and time management, teaching and owning a small business?
Ooh, okay, well, when I started, it was in May. And of course, schools were not open. So I had a lot of time on my hands.
Right.
However, since August, I have had to time manage a lot. It has not been so successful. So what I started doing was making a lot of things in bulk, and then I just posted on my site for people to go there if they want it. But since school started, it's been a lot. So I just started taking orders in, like you message me or email me, say what you want, your size, the color, and then I'll make it based on your request, which
So it's
has
like
out tremendously.
so it's like special made to order your size. They send you a message. I want this and this color and this, and you're like, I can make it, and this is your time frame. So what's your typical time frame?
So it usually takes me about 3 days to make, if I get the fabric that day.
Mhm.
Depends on like what the store has in stock. And then from there, it may take like 2 or 3 days to ship. So you should get your order in like no less than a week.
Oh, look at that. Small business and efficient. I like it. So, um, w- so quarantine probably put your hobby into perspective. Did you ever think it was gonna go as mainstream? I feel like it kind of blew up pretty quick from my feed.
Did not see this happening at all. Like I literally was laying in my bed one morning and I was just scrolling through Pinterest, and I came across this do-it-yourself bralette pattern. And so I was like, let me click on that. And it said beginner friendly. So I was like, oh, I'm a beginner. I can do that. So I printed it out. And I've always had a sewing machine. Like I've had a sewing machine since like middle school. So I started, just working with it. And then I got it to where I liked it and I posted a picture on Facebook and everybody was like, oh, that looks so nice. I want one. I want one. I want one. I was like, wait a minute now. I wasn't trying to make this for everybody. I don't know if I could do that. But yeah, it just went from there.
So, how did you start sewing? I know, like in our town, we didn't have like family consumer science or home ec in the middle school level.
Right.
In my district, we do have that, and I'm just so shocked that that's a thing. But where did you find your like love for sewing?
Um, I don't really know. Um, One day I just kind of wanted to make a blanket.
Okay.
And my mom went and got me this little real basic sewing machine, real cheap. And my grandma helped me make a blanket. And now the blanket was not like, we're not gonna talk about the blanket. But then so I was like, yeah, this is not my calling. I'm not meant to sew. So then we went to high school, which they did have home ec, which I did take, and then college, we had to take a sewing class. So those two classes, really gave me like the skills and the knowledge I needed to really have my business.
That's so awesome. So I know it's like you took a hobby and then it just became a business. It seemed like overnight to me,
Yeah.
social media. So where have you got like your marketing strategies from or like advice for your business that started with a photo and now it's has a whole website?
Ooh, so really, I use social media for
Mhm.
everything. So I follow other business owners. I take advice from them. I see what they do. If it works, then I just copy it and do the same thing. So there are apps I use to like create the advertisements and everything. So really, social media and my business. Oh, that's so weird to say. My
Your
business.
business. It is a business.
Social media is really like the reason that I have a business. Yeah.
Right. Something can pick up and go in a matter of like 2 seconds.
Right.
TikTok is a prime example of that. Somebody one day just posted the video, and then the next day they're like famous. So, one last question. Where do you see the future of your business going? Like, where do you want to go next? Do you want to expand? Do you like where it's at?
Honestly, right now I like where it's at because it's a lot to manage with
Mhm.
sewing when I get home from work. But my aspirations are to like have my own pieces in someone's store. Not necessarily my
Mhm.
own store, but just being able to walk by and be like, oh, I did that. Y'all see me? That's mine. Yeah, that's what.
I like that. So, any boutiques out there, she will contact her. We're gonna get all her information here in a second. So contact her, and she is willing to make a deal. Like let's
Let's
like Wayne Brady
yeah.
says, let's make a deal. So, where can people find you on all social media platforms? I'm going to type them out and put them at the bottom, but they want to hear it from your mouth to the screen. Let's go.
On Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It's Yoni's Pleasure, YONI''S Pleasure. And same thing on Instagram, Yoni's Pleasure, no apostrophe. It's just all jammed together. And those are really the two main things that I'm using right now.
Awesome. And you have a whole website. I'll put that in
I
here.
do.
We
I
won't have to, we won't make you spread all that out. I will put that in the link in the bio, and I'll put it in the description in the video as well, so people can find you, because that's very important. Supporting small businesses, small Black businesses as well. That's very important. And she's a teacher, so that's important as well. She's doing this, and she has goals and aspirations for this, on top of teaching the students of today, which is our future of tomorrow. So thanks for talking with me today, Kennedy. Your business is amazing. And until next time, this was Talking with Titus.
Talking with Titus. Created, produced, and edited by Titus.